Back inside the Whole Foods kitchen with Danielle. And Danielle, you got me flowers.
I did.
You're so sweet.
Yes.
Well, Valentine's Day is coming up, and gentlemen out there, if you're watching, don't fret, because Whole Foods has got you covered.
We do. We have on sale for Valentine's Day. You can get 2 dozen roses for $19.99.
All these for 20
All
bucks?
of those for 20 bucks. Under 20 bucks, in fact.
That's what I'm going to do. Sold.
Best deal in town. There's
Sure
nowhere
is.
else that you can get that quality of rose for such a good price.
Well, I'm sure you'll have a long line out the door. We're also talking about Valentine's Day. Everybody packs on all the candy hearts, all the chocolate. But we're going to go healthy this year and give you a couple different alternatives, right?
Yes. We're going to have a Valentine's Day themed event going on in the store from noon to 3 on Saturday. So throughout the store we'll have chocolates, roses, all of those wonderful things that scream Valentine's Day. And then there'll be me, the healthy eating educator, making a really healthy, no-bake thumbprint cookie.
Well, let's try it out.
Really delicious. So I've gotten us started here. What I did was I took 3 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats.
Sure.
And a half a cup of coconut, and I got that going here in the food processor, just a quick little pulse, so it's not too fine but not whole. And what I got started ahead of time was 3/4 of a cup of pitted dates.
Yeah, what are these? I've never seen those.
Really?
Like
You've never seen a date?
I don't think so. Not that kind.
Really wonderful. They ripen on the tree. They're naturally very sweet. So a great alternative to sugar.
Okay.
It's just dried fruit, absolutely delicious. I use it in place of sugar in a lot of recipes. So I got 3/4 of a cup of these soaking in hot water. That way they really plump up and they become very easy to blend. So we'll get that down in our food processor.
So when you say no bake, you're not putting these in the oven at all?
Not at all. Actually, they're going to go into the refrigerator after we're done here.
Sounds like a novel concept.
So in order to get those sort of working, I add about a half a cup of water to the food processor.
And you want to puree that? How fine do you want those dates?
You don't need it to be too incredibly fine, just enough to give it that natural sweetness.
All right.
So we'll get that going.
Always want to make sure that you cover the opening.
Exactly. Well, we've got this little
fallen
thing
for
here
that about
too. That's
12
protection.
times.
So if I feel like it's not incorporating, I just hit the pulse button a few times. All right.
And there that goes. So you want them to still be a little bit coarse as well.
They can be. They can be as coarse or as fine as you like. Either way, they're going to get that nice sweetness in the dough because we're going to fill them with jam at the end.
Got it.
So no need to worry about getting too much sweetness from the dates.
So take your blade out, set it aside, and then we're going to pour those right on all the oats and coconut. That's looking delicious already.
It does. And so what's going to hold this all together is peanut butter.
Sure.
So what I have left here is about 1.5 cups of our 365 peanut butter.
Yep.
Excellent peanut butter. Really great deal as well.
Oh, that smells so good already with the peanut butter.
And while peanut butter is naturally high in fat, keep in mind that this is a whole food. Although it's ground into this container like this,
so
all it is whole
the whole
peanuts.
jar there.
Actually, I removed 1/2 cup. There's 2 cups in our jar.
Okay.
So I removed 1/2 cup.
So you want about half the jar.
Yeah, about 3/4. So we've got that there.
And then you need me to mix this all together? What else are we going to do?
Not quite yet. We need to get a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon.
Yeah. A little bit of flavor right there. Kick it up a little bit.
And last but not least, we are going to add the zest and the juice of an orange.
I like that because it's going to give it a little natural sweetness.
And it gives it a nice aroma. Every time I make these cookies and every time I eat these cookies, I think to myself, what is that flavor? And then I'm like, it's the orange zest.
So once you get your zest going, I assume that you're just going to take one of these and you ball them up. And that's it. You put them in the fridge, set it, forget it, right?
Yeah. Actually, first we're going to add the juice. And then we're going to roll them.
Okay.
This will give it a nice little bit of liquid.
So just half an orange, just juice it?
I use the whole thing.
Okay.
Depends on the size. About 1 medium orange.
Good.
All right. And now the fun begins. Just get your hands in there. Get it all mixed up.
Danielle, we are running out of time, but this is what it's going to look like once you stick it in the fridge.
Exactly.
How long do you have to sit in the fridge for?
I would say chill it for about an hour. Once this is all combined, just roll them, stick them in the fridge, put your thumb in there, and pipe some jam into the center.
There you go.
Want to give one a try?
I do want to try one. I'm going to try one of these heart-shaped ones you made for me right here. Danielle, thank you so much. Guys, ladies, don't forget to get your roses and come in for the special event. They're going to teach you all sorts of great stuff to make this a fantastic Valentine's Day. Danielle, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Good. We'll be right back. More Lowcountry Live after this.